Happy Wednesday. Man, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for joining us for this special live stream. We're talking about one of my favorite places. We're talking about the Saginaw YMCA. We are talking about their membership rollback, sign up and save. And I've got in the building one of my favorite people over at the Y, Doug Temple. Hey, Doug, how you
Good
doing
morning,
today?
Yvonne. Good morning. Hey, thanks for having us on. I'm excited to talk about it too.
Me too. This is like good stuff. I've been looking over and I'm like, wow, they've got all this. So, of course, when I think of the YMCA, I think of fitness, I think of well-being. And maybe because, I've been over at the Saginaw YMCA, several times, and it's just always a great atmosphere to get your life together, get your well-being together. So,
Yeah.
that's what we're talking about, helping people do that with this whole membership rollback. When I think of rollback, I also think of savings. I think of, okay, what kind of good deal am I getting ready to get now? So, and that's what we want to talk about is the fact that the YMCA, we've got the membership rollback, but before I even get to that, I want to get into just what all the YMCA has to offer. A lot of great stuff. So
Yeah.
let us know.
So I tell you what. So first off, our campaign, it's no place like this, and that truly explains the YMCA. Yes, a lot of people think of us as the healthy living aspect, right? So we have pools, we have gyms, we've got a ton of fitness equipment, but what they forget is all the other things we do. So we do veterans programs. We have a senior healthy living center inside the YMCA. We have after school programs. We have summer camps, our mission nutrition programs, feeding youth. We have a veterans food pantry inside the Y. We have tons of partners that we partner with, like the Saginaw ISD. So there's a lot of programs outside of what I think most of people, when they think of healthy living, they think I got to get down to the Y because I can work out, which that's one little small part of what we do.
So you all kind of, I mean, you're kind of dealing with so many different aspects. I mean, when you're talking about, senior citizens, when you're talking about veterans, we have done some veterans activities out there for you
Yeah.
as well. We thank our veterans for their service. And so for you all to provide that for them is wonderful. And I've seen some of the events that you all have for veterans. I mean, all kinds of great information, just,
Yeah. Well, I tell you
that's
what,
good stuff.
Yvonne, most people don't know is the Saginaw County Veteran Service Officer is housed right inside the Saginaw Y. So if there's a
Wow.
veteran or a family member of a veteran that thinks they need services or might be available for some services, that service officer is right inside the Y. We also have an office for the trust fund, which is based out of Lansing. They're there to work side by side. And then we have a veterans coordinator that helps with items like our food pantry, and things like and other resources. Yeah, our whole
Right.
job here is if you're a veteran, we can plug you in. If we can't get your resources through the state, hey, we're going to plug you into things that we can help with.
Right, right. And all that makes for a stronger, better community when we're taking care of our own. So
Exactly.
yeah, we've got to do that. All right. So we've talked about all of that and all of that. We got that piece. And then we do have the fitness part. We do have the getting
Oh
your life
yeah.
together. So
We're a giant 90,000 square foot building. The lion's share of it is dedicated to fitness.
okay.
So, and I know you've been down, but for those that haven't, two big pools. We have a
Yep.
water walk pool. One of our partners we didn't talk about, Renew Physical Therapy, that we do a lot of rehab at the Y. We partner with Covenant as well. But you've got two pools. You've got hot tubs, jacuzzis. Our wellness floor has everything from free weights to Nautilus,
Yeah.
cardio, group X classes. We offer about 50 group exercise classes a week. So there's a lot going on. There's something
Yeah.
for everybody. I mean, you can come in and have coffee and conversation, or you can get at it, whatever you want to do.
And if you have kids, you got child watch services as well, which is huge as well.
We
So
do, and I didn't even talk about it. We're getting ready to launch a licensed childcare in early 2026. So we've been doing
okay.
some renovations inside the Y. We've got 3 classrooms. We're working through all the licensing right now, but we're going to have a licensed childcare here, and we have what you're talking about, Child Watch. If you're a member and you want to work out, our Kid Zone offers that while you're on property, getting healthy and getting active.
Yeah. All right, so now this is just touching the surface. So a lot of great stuff here. We are focusing once again on the membership rollback, the sign up and save. And so let's talk a little bit about what folks are going to get as a member of the YMCA and what this big discount is all about as well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So These are the low. I've been here at the Y 12 years. This is the lowest pricing I have seen in that 12-year stretch. Basically, we've rolled back our pricing. It's 40% off a base membership. So to give you an idea, if you're a single adult, used to be $53, it's $32. If
Wow.
child and you're 14, you can be a member at the Saginaw Y when you're 14, which is great because it's a safe haven with all the different programs and things going on. You can be a member for $8 a month. We've waived all of our join fees. So individual join fees for adults used to be $150. They're zero. It's not a contract. So it's ongoing until you stop it. You can stop at any time. A lot of people ask that, like, am I committing to a year or two? No, you can come down for 5 months, work out in the winter, and if summer rolls around and you want to go leave, all you got to do is come in and stop it. That's easy. All of our memberships, 40% off that base rate. Some cool things with it. So that gives you access to our wellness floor, gives you access to the pool. The pool has a hot tub. It gives you access to the gyms. We got 2 gyms, racquetball, access to other YMCAs. So if you're a Y member, at any level, you can go to any YMCA. So Flint's close by, Bay City's close by. So you have reciprocity. You go to Florida for the winter, you can go there. So it has all those opportunities. Then if you want to add classes, you can add classes. It's $25 for the month for all those classes. They're all drop in. So you have to have a class pass. We also, which is really tough, it's not, people don't know about this, but it's also brand new. If you just said, I only want to do classes, instead of getting a base membership, then adding the class pass, you can buy a program membership for $45 a month, gives you unlimited classes as well. So there's all kinds of ways to onboard, and we just want to make it easy to give everybody the experience they want or that they're looking for.
Yeah, that's so important. I mean, people do not like to be locked in, okay, not contracts and stuff. So that's cool. Also, I have a 13-year-old who has asked me about having a membership. He'll be 14 in December, so that $8 a month sounds real good. I like that.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, the other big thing, while it's on my mind, so many people have asked, so I get this 40% discount. How long does that stay? You know what? It stays as long as you're an active member. So the way this program works, so you get in, it's 40% off our base rate of $53. That $53 base rate, it may go up $1 or $2, but you're going to get 40% off no matter what, as long as you're an active member. Now, if you drop out, you might have to come back on a different special. But like I said, this is an opportunity to come in. It's actually the same rate that we offer for Fair Share. As a nonprofit, we offer Fair Share. Anybody that can't afford to come to the Y, the rates they're at right now are the same rate we would have for Fair Share. So everybody's getting that opportunity.
That's good stuff. When you talked about too the access to all the locations, you talked about the ones that are around, but when I'm looking, you all have like 2,400 locations across the U.S. So if someone were going out of town on vacation or what have you, and they have a Y where they are, and they're a member, they would have access to that as well.
Yeah, we're in 10,000 communities across the U.S. We're in 119 different countries.
Yes.
But yeah, you'll have access with your Y membership inside the U.S. And if you're nice over in Canada, they'll let you use it too.
Right. Well, I tell you, Doug, this sounds like a membership worth having for sure. So how can people get in on this?
Great question. Yeah. So you can stop in when it's convenient for you. Our membership service desk right up front. They're ready to give tours. They're ready to answer any questions you might have. You can always call the Y at 753-7721. Extension 0 gets you right to the front desk. If they're busy, which right now we've been really busy with new members signing up, leave a message. Somebody's going to return that call. We're going to get it. But we can give you a tour, answer your questions, sign you up right on the spot. It doesn't take more than about 15 minutes, but it does take about that amount of time. And then you're off and going.
Man, and I will have to say, because my son has also taken swim classes there, for few years, and he did basketball. Anytime I have to sign up, the people at the front desk they're really nice. So whatever y'all are doing, however you all get those folks in there, they're very helpful. So I appreciate that.
Heck yeah, they deal with a lot. Hey, you brought up swim lessons, water safety, and drowning prevention, a huge focus of the YMCA. Recently, we were voted Saginaw's #1 swim instructor. But I think more importantly, we have a water safety program. It's completely free for kids. They can go on the Saginaw YMCA website. They can get signed up. We run a class of 40 kids a month, year round, as long as funding permits, to address the drowning epidemic. There's so much going on. We had that drowning this summer. The project is actually called Timmy's Project after the young
Okay.
gentleman who drowned this summer.
Yeah.
But we're continuing to do that year round, and we provide those types of services
Okay.
along with, you could sign up for swim lessons. This is water safety, and it's everything from how not to panic when you get in water, how to help somebody if they're drowning, all the different things that it's good for parents, it's good for kids. It's just one of those community services that the Y is
Yeah.
known for.
Oh, I mean that just warms my heart that you all are doing that and that you've named it that. So when exactly does that take place? Is that during the week, after school
So that's in the
hours, or
evening.
yeah?
Those are all
Okay.
in the
Yep.
evening.
Okay.
So there's a link out on the website. They register. We take 40 kids at each block. So they'll get it. So we may have, and I'm just going off, maybe 100 kids in the waiting list right now. They divide it into 40. Phil, our aquatics director, gets a hold of them, says, you're going to start the first week of December. Gives you the classes, and then it's in the evening. And then
Okay.
it runs 6 weeks for that month.
Yeah. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Well, my son, I'm going to have to sign him up for that as well because, like you said, it's just so important, to have the water safety. And so I'm just, I feel like this. I'm overstimulated with all the stuff that's going on. Like this is just so much stuff. You all have so much
Yeah.
stuff going on. Let me ask too, how long has the YMCA been here in Saginaw?
Since 1868. So
Wow.
157 years in Saginaw.
Eesh.
Yeah, a lot of people think like, oh, that's the movement. I'm like, no, that's just this Y in Saginaw. We've been at
Right.
this location on Fordney Street since 1958. Like I
Okay.
said, so many people have been here at one time or another in Saginaw.
Yep.
I just
Hmm.
say, get down here. We're constantly remodeling. We talked
Yep.
a little bit about the childcare. We've built out, we have some classroom space. We've had to add classroom space with everything going on. We have a community hub space that has a kitchen in it to help address our mission nutrition programs, and that's a lot in the summer. So
Okay.
you got to take a tour and you got to see what's going
Yeah.
on. It's not the YMCA you probably remember.
Right, right. Wow. This is awesome. So give us that address one more time. You said this, give us the full address for
Yeah,
the Y.
1915. So 1915 Fordney Street
Okay.
in Saginaw, 48601, right between Gratiot and Center. Can't miss
Okay.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. One other thing I wanted to ask. I don't know that you addressed how long will this rollback be going on? Is there a certain amount of time that people can get
Great
in on
question.
this
It goes up
40%
through
off?
November 15th. So a
Okay.
little less
Okay.
than a month to come on
Okay.
down and get signed up. You can come
Okay.
down right up to the 15th and take
Okay.
advantage of these prices.
November 15th. That's the last day. Do not wait that long for sure. And the rollback is huge. That is such a great incentive. Your regular prices are great too. They're very reasonable, which is awesome. But if you can get in on this 40% off, baby, let me tell you, all right.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think a lot of people in this day and age, everything seems to be going up in pricing.
yeah.
And this is the opportunity once again for the YMCA to serve the community,
Mhm.
to welcome people back.
Yeah, yeah. And once again, this is in the community. You all take care of the community. So we really appreciate that. Once again, if you want to get in on this membership rollback, sign up and save. You have to come in. You can't do it on the website, right, Doug? You have to go in
Can't do it on a
to
website. You got to come on down.
well, you can go on the website to see all that they have to offer. Saginaw
Oh yeah, you can't register for
YMCA.
membership, but you can definitely look at all the different things that are happening.
Yep.
Usually, if you look there, you're going to come down with about 10 more questions, which is totally
Right. Right, right. So, well, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm going to have my son in there to take advantage of a few of these activities. There's so much that you all are offering.
yeah.
So do not let November 15th creep up on you because that's the last day that you can sign up for the 40% off membership or rollback. Sign up and save. We're talking about the Saginaw YMCA. They've been, man, holding down the community
Hey,
for
could
so
I get a
long.
quick plug in too? This
Sure.
Friday, or excuse me, Saturday, we
Yeah.
have our Halloween event. So if somebody wants to
Okay.
do a twofer, we can
Yeah.
come down, take a tour of the Y. We have a trunk or treat. We have a haunted hall event, 5 to 7 this Saturday. In the
Okay.
past, we've had as many as 750 to 1,000 people. I know that Valentina's been working hard on getting that all rocking, and that's happening this Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. What's the time for that for Saturday?
5 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the trunk or treat.
Yeah.
And then the haunted hallway through the Y, we have some food trucks. We're anticipating about 60 different vendors in trunks, so really trunks with treats. But the Y is open before that if you want to come and take that tour and get signed up.
Right. Okay. Well, Make it happen. I get a chance too to run, the path. I do Be Well, which you all kind
Oh
of
yeah,
house the run there. So and a couple of other places where, so you all are just all in and through the community, making sure that we stay fit, also taking care of our veterans, taking care of our seniors. So once again, we thank you all for what you do. Thank you for this membership. All right, make sure you get it. Thank you all for watching. If you know someone that needs to get in on this, all right, once we're done, you can share this out. All right, you can go back and watch if you missed anything. Okay, but once again, the big thing is the membership rollback, sign up and save at the Saginaw YMCA, going on until November 15th. They've got their trunk or treat. We may try and make, you know what, we might be out of town this weekend, but I know that's going to be awesome this weekend as well. So Doug, I'm going to be coming down because it sounds like you all are really just expanding, and you're adding classes and just so much. So
there's
thank
a
you
ton
all
going
so
on. Hey,
much.
we appreciate the opportunity always to
Yeah.
share out what's going on at the Y. Can't do it
Yeah.
without partners like you. Thanks, Yvonne.
And thank you for your leadership, Doug. You're always just so nice. Every time I run into you, and you just always, so thank you for being the person that you are. Thank you for your leadership for the Saginaw YMCA. Get that 40% off. I think I'm gonna have to try and get in on that too. I may have to do that in the next couple of days because I know me, November 15th, I'll be like, oh no, and I don't want to miss out on that. So
Right.
membership rollback, sign up and save at the Saginaw YMCA on Fordney. Doug, is there anything else you want to say before we sign off? Man, this has been so great.
No, just hopefully we'll get some people down. Also, we do have November 7th. Forgot to mention this. That's a free communities breakfast. It's a Heroes Day. So
Okay.
free for firefighters, police officers, nurses, teachers. A lot of heroes in our community. The Y serves up breakfast for free to 7 to 10 in the morning. We have a Veterans Health Expo that day, all right at the YMCA. And once again, that's free to the community.
Okay. Ooh, we love the YMCA, the Saginaw YMCA on Fordney. The membership rollback, sign up and save 40% off. Get in on the membership. Check out all the great community events that they have, taking care of the community. We appreciate you, Doug. We appreciate the Saginaw YMCA. And man, have a great evening.
Thanks.
Appreciate
You
you.
too.
All right.
Take care.